Hey guys, blessing here, and how are you all doing? Oh, I forgot to remove this thingy. If you're watching on YouTube, you're watching something that shouldn't even be part of this broadcast, but I think I didn't remember to remove it during live. Let me remove this one. Okay. Yeah, that nasty thing wasn't supposed to appear. Welcome to all of you. Some of you were already waiting. We are here. I had to change the time. Let me grab something to cover up. Yep. Hi. Sound check. Let's see our YouTube audience. I apologize for those of you who have been waiting. Sheryl, good evening. Sylvia and Gwen. Oh, I have an incoming call. Let me see. Sexy Fox, Sylvia. Uh, who else is here? Is our sound good? If you're on Facebook, please give me feedback. Let me see. Yeah. Hi, I really apologize for everything happening here. I had an incoming call on Facebook. Well, not on Facebook, but on the phone I was using to stream on Facebook. So that one kind of like shut down the entire live stream. So I'm just going to try to get back on Facebook. In the comments. Okay. Let me see if I can. Wait. Let me be sure. Okay, I'm good. Try that again. Alright, let me quickly go live on Facebook. We are not even going to stay long on Facebook. It's just for them to be aware that we are live. Okay, welcome back, Facebook. We had a little glitch there. So I'm just gonna wait for more people to join, and I'll transfer everybody to YouTube. All right, I was saying hi to the people in the building. Sylvia, Norma, Iris is here. Susan, Janice, my top subscriber. Hello. Let me see, Ilona. Today is gonna be interesting, Sheryl. She will suffer consequences sooner or later for selling those fake pots, especially if people become very ill behind them. She will face her madness. Okay. All right. Okay, let's quickly start because I'm starting quite late. It's almost 11 p.m. where I am. And I really, really need sleep. I've been missing out on some sleep for some days now. So let's quickly get into it. Okay. Let me put this comment here. All right, let's finally get started. Welcome once again. So you guys have been following the backlash that Nancy Umeh's Radiance Cookware has been receiving. It's not the first time, like I said the other day. Where is my other phone? Okay. It's not the first time that people are opening their eyes to see the low quality pots that she sells. And the reason many people go for counterfeit products is for financial gains. Yeah. The cheaper the buy, the more money, the profit margin is larger when you buy very low. And usually, when you want to do business, you want to do good business, you have to consider price quality. They have to be in very good relation with one another. You cannot let quality suffer just because you want to get low price and you want to get high profit, like very high profit. Greed makes people do stuff like that. And when you are also inconsiderate, you are inhumane, you don't think twice when it comes to other people. When it's about you, you're concerned, you're careful, but when it has to do with other people, you care less. You're just there to make your money. Let them just buy it, and whatever they do with it is their cup of tea. And well, because of who my sister is, they are not going to cry out. They are not going to talk when they find out or when they discover that the pot is not actually what I portray it to be. Speaking like Nancy right now, or reading her mind, because I don't know how else to explain why someone would be selling products as bad as that. We have seen those pots used by her younger sister Korobidi. Those pots are just utterly bad. There is no argument about that. Pictures have shown it, videos have shown it. They are not regular pots. They are very expensive pots compared to everyday pots that we know, the traditional pots. They are very expensive. So you'd expect to get more value for your money. But the reverse is the case, because you're buying an expensive pot, but you're not expected to use your pot as regular everyday pot. And cooking is like part of everyday life. That is just part of living. Just like you sleep, you wake up, you breathe, you eat, you drink. That is like basic. So I cannot imagine that someone would expect me to buy their product just to use once in a month. I don't eat once a month. So why should I buy your pot and only get to use it once? Now we are seeing a product that is there for decoration, like we've always shown. Like, it's that kind of product that the purpose of that product, which is to cook, but the use of the product differs from the actual purpose of the product. The use should be for decoration or for content. And when I say for content, once you purchase it or once you get it for free, which has happened like even more than people buying. We've seen more people being gifted this pot than people who have actually bought the pot. Yeah. When you're gifted this pot, you're meant to use it for content. So that one time that you do that video, that's when that pot is eligible to be called a pot, a cooking pot. After then, it's just decorative. It's just fancy. And that's a shame, because if that is what you sell, make it known, make it clear that, hey guys, these are not products that you just go into the market and buy to use for the purpose for which you bought it. These are products that make maybe your videos look good. You want to do those cooking content. These pots are colorful. Use them once and keep. Don't use them every day to cook your regular meals. Make that clear. Be transparent with people so that people don't just go buy your pot thinking, oh my God, I got a new pot for my kitchen. No, it's not for your kitchen. It's either for your living room to decorate it or to decorate your kitchen. If you have a show glass in your kitchen, or to use for a video, after that video, immediately after that video, wash it, oil it, massage it, cream it, and hang it somewhere. Don't touch it again until your next video. And you possibly cannot even use it for 3 videos. So imagine African people that cook meat. They will cook meat for 3 hours, cook cow tail, one more. They cannot use that pot. You cannot expect to cook all your mede in that pot the same way you'd cook in a regular, just ordinary pot. You cannot, no matter how cheap that regular pot is, it's going to serve you. So we have seen this pot in display with Korobidi. And I think what is happening now with that lady in the UK that has come out, I hope my sound is good, by the way, I hope so. That lady that has recently come out to show that, look guys, I used this pot twice and the pot just started to peel, the protective layer, if any. Because even Nancy did a video a year or 2 ago where she said, look, my pots do not have hardeners. I cannot afford to put hardeners on my pots. The expensive brands like Le Creuset, they spend whether $300. She said it herself. Let me see if I can find that video. I should have that video so that we can put facts. I have to search though, but I don't think I will have to search far because let me see. So you just have to be very honest with your clients so that they are prepared, they are aware of what they are paying for. And it's going to save you all this embarrassment, all this backlash. And one other thing that I feel like these videos that this lady from the UK has been doing, one of the things about these videos is that these videos of this lady in the UK vindicate Korobidi. Because Korobidi has always received the blame from Nancy. Nancy knows what she's doing. Nancy knows the kind of products that she is selling. So whenever the poor quality of her products gets displayed on Korobidi's videos, instead of her to own up to it, to say, oh, you don't have to be using these pots daily. You're using these pots too intensively. These pots cannot withstand the level of use that you're putting it through. Instead of Nancy to do that, Nancy wants to still act like, oh no, my pots are not the problem. Korobidi is the problem. Oh no, it's Korobidi. She's not washing the pots properly. But the problem is not washing, because we saw Korobidi spend over an hour trying to wash that pot on that day, wasting water. She bought 4 different products, scrubbing and scrubbing. That pot was looking at her. She was looking at the pot. So now, congratulations to Korobidi, because this is her vindication. The problem is not Korobidi. Korobidi is cooking. Yes, pots should be used to cook on the stove. And that's okay. Korobidi is a dirty girl. We cannot deny that fact. She doesn't clean up properly. But the fact that another person is having similar burn issues with that same brand says a lot. And many other people possibly are facing the same, but they want to keep a good face. They don't want to come out and call the brand out because they want to stay friends. Oh, they don't want to be seen as the bad one. Or, oh, let it not be like Saga. Oh, let me just abandon the pot somewhere and I will never use it again and nobody will ever know. You know, that's what is happening. But there possibly are more people who have experienced the poor quality of this pot. And I've been asking, if you know you purchased this pot with your money and you are not a content creator, who will just use it one time and store. You get 2 free pots, you do 2 videos. You get 4 free pots, you do 4 videos. You're not a content creator, you're a regular consumer. You used your money to buy this pot. Show receipt and come and show receipt with the date you bought it, and show us your pot. Show us your pot. We want real consumers to come out, not all these content creators that got free products. When you get freebies, what are you complaining about? Many of them would not want to come out to complain. After all, they didn't pay for it. You understand? But let me just see. I really want to find that video where she talked about the hardness. So the truth of the matter here is that those pots are not the best quality pots. If I don't find it, is it this one?
These children cannot access their homeland.
Okay, not that one. That's when she was running her mouth with matters that actually do not concern her. I will find it. I know I have it somewhere. I should have just... If somebody has that video, please send it to me. Wait, I might find it here. If anybody has the video, send it to me on WhatsApp. I know I have it, but to just find it quickly is the palaver. Let me check here.
This is my
I found it.
Purchase at 400.
Okay, guys, if you're watching on Facebook, this is your time to come over to YouTube, where we are going to continue this analysis. Yeah, unbiased analysis. Let me greet my people on Facebook before I go. Those of you who commented, though many of you are watching, you're not commenting. Fumi Daramola, good evening. How are you? Holly Zimmerman says, hey Blessing, I just watched your last video. It was fantastic. Thank you, Holly, for the feedback. Thank you so much. Oh, thank you. Maxine says those pots is not good, oh. Ha. Okay, thank you. I just got the video. Thank you so much. Someone says yeah pots. Yes, and the lady that used the pots also said nah yeah pots. You understand? So this is not, oh, people are doing this. No, facts. Apart from even what we have seen with Korobidi, now we are seeing another person entirely, and that's why I really see this as a vindication for Korobidi. It's not all Korah's fault. No, it's the fault of the bad pots. Is it counterfeit, like the fake pots? Those pots are unoriginal. They are just a copycat pots, just fake. I don't know a better word to use. Someone says, so she goes to China, she got fake pots and sells them expensive. Yeah. Oh, Jane, thank you so much for 99 stars. Thank you. People remember the action Nancy made Korah do in UK. These sisters are scammers. Someone says, I'm not buying no pots online. Okay. Hi Pamela. Good day. Jane, thank you for 1,000 stars. Ooh la la. Thank you. You are appreciated. God bless you. Thank you so much. Okay, Mark says, I have pots from when I moved into my house. I'm still using them. I got most of my pots from Macy's and I'm still using them and they don't look like that. Do you understand? I have pots for almost 10 years. Honestly, they don't look like that. But this woman only used her pot twice, just twice. You don't want to know how many times I've used my pot in 10 years or over 10 years. You understand? And they don't look like that. I wouldn't cook in anything that looks like that. Do you understand how bad that thing can be? That you spend so much money. So I'm expecting you guys are migrating already to Facebook, because I'm going to shut down No, sorry, migrating to YouTube because I'm going to shut down Facebook. So thank you once again. Find us on Facebook. Let me see if I can pin the. Oh no, I cannot pin the link. But if you go on YouTube, just type Blessing Njoh. You will see me live. Yeah, I will see you guys there. Once again, thank you so much, Jane, for 1099 stars. God bless you. Bye, Facebook. See you on YouTube. Come over, guys. Bye. Okay. All right. Thank you so much for sending that through.
This is my legacy for purchased at £420.
Okay. She's talking about the original Le Creuset. The original cast iron. This is Nancy you're listening to. Now she wants to tell you why her own pots are fake. And she's trying to justify why her pots are cheap and not the same quality as the original Le Creuset. I should have put a picture. I think I used to have a Le Creuset picture somewhere here. No, I don't have it anymore. So that you guys will have a picture of what the original looks like. But we've already seen many pictures of the fake Nancy Umeh version. Okay, let's listen to Nancy Umeh. And just try to have an open mind when you listen to her explanation and see if this makes sense, if it's acceptable, if her reasons are acceptable. Yeah?
This is my legacy for purchased at £420.
Let's see that pot again.
This is my legacy for purchased at £420. This is my legacy for purchased at £420. Did you hear that? £420. There is a $200 coating. It's called a Hagner. I cannot afford to put a $200 coating on a pot to be sold in the capital, the poverty capital of the world. I am a businesswoman in Nigeria. I have a life goal. When I started cooking with cast iron, it was with Le Creuset. And they were telling me, Nancy, I like this, your pot, I want to buy it. And then I was like, my pot. Then it wasn't even bad. The conversion from pounds to naira wasn't bad. My pot then was £420. And there was no way the average Nigerian could. Right now, that is about 400,000 naira for one small pot. Chip resistant technology costs $210 for this small skillet. It will cost $210 to harden this skillet. How am I going to sell that in the poverty capital of the world?
Okay. Drop your comments on that. Let me see. So you just listened to why. Hold on. Okay, let me leave this on. You just listen, Nancy, and you call yourself a businesswoman. You call yourself a businesswoman. So she just said that there is no way she can afford the same quality as the original cast iron pot and sell that same quality in the poverty capital of the world, which is Nigeria. So here, Nancy is actually accepting and admitting that truly her pots are not the real cast iron pots. Yeah, we are clear on that. This one is not made up. You just listened to her. She told you hardeners are whether $200 per pot. And there is no way she can afford that. That's why she's doing her own pot without hardeners. And you know what can happen when you use a cast iron pot without hardeners. Go and Google it. I already checked it, but we can do that in another video. Yes, it can be cancerous. It can be. In the long term, it can be. So you're cheap and you're feeding the rest of the world with your cheapness. You are cheap. You don't want to invest that much money as the top pot brands, but you want to make money like the top pot brands and call yourself a CEO on cheap China made products, the lowest quality cast iron pot without hardeners. So you're just more or less selling bare iron to people, bare metal. That's what you're selling just to make more money. You don't want to put more money into your product to sell authentic, excellent goods to your customers. You're looking at the money, 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 money. It's not by force to be a businesswoman. And if that's the case, it's good she actually made this video, but she's not standing on this. This is not part of her brand. She made this video because there was so much negativity around her brand because everybody started to see that she was selling fake pots. So she came out to explain why her pots are not the same quality as the known brands. Yeah. However, as we speak, you are still advertising your pot as the best, as high quality cast iron pots. And you and I know that that is not the case. Anyway, let's not digress. The title of this video is that Nancy Umeh has responded to the UK woman who has recently come out. This one you see on your screen. You look at the pot, guys. The woman didn't lie. Even mere looking at this pot, you know that you cannot cook because it's only going to get worse. The food you're cooking in the pot, in this pot now, will not repair this pot. It's not like you will start cooking milk and mayonnaise inside this pot now, and the mayonnaise will start to heal this pot. This pot is damaged and condemned and rusted, and it will only get worse. The more you use it to cook, the worse it gets. And she only used it twice. So an average Nigerian cannot use Radiant cookware because an average Nigerian, they live in the kitchen. Not literally, but food is part of their culture. Breakfast, lunch, dinner, they are cooking. An average Nigerian cannot use Radiant cookware because this pot is not meant for Nigerians who cook for long hours. So who exactly are you making your pots for? The excuse you gave was you cannot sell quality pots to Nigerians because there are poor people there. So now you're selling cheap pots to them, but actually these cheap pots cannot be used by them. Forget those celebrities, not even celebrities, those influencers that use your pot to do videos. After those videos, what happens with your pots? Have you wondered? What happens? What do they do with your pots? So the lady here made a couple of videos that I have posted, I have shared, and I'll just play one of them, the last one today. And in that video, I understood that the UK shipper, the person in the UK who ships Nancy's pots, yeah, was threatening to call the police on this woman. Even the police will be like, why are you calling me? Because I'm not blind. I can see what is in this picture. This woman is looking after herself. Like, I don't want to buy. I cannot use this thing. Let me throw it in the garbage bin. So what do you want to call the police? That this woman did it by herself, that she just put a gravel inside the pan and just made this by herself? You would have to prove it that she did. So I don't know what you want to tell the police. Someone used something and came on live video and showed you what happened after using it twice, and she throws it in the dustbin. It's hers, so she can choose what she does with it. If she likes, she goes and dumps it in the toilet. You're not going to call the police because she dumped your pot in the toilet, and she chose to get rid of it entirely, throw it out of her house, put it exactly where it belongs, in the garbage can. You want to call the police to come and do what? For the police to go and pick it up and use it? That's the only way police can do anything. If you want them to use it to prove her wrong, then fine. So let me go to her last video, the one I shared today. I'm sure you guys have seen the other ones. Okay, hold on. Hold on. Yeah, this one.
Petition. Monica, answer about your petition. How is it going? I hear say they push nothing. No put. See, people when they give actually business, I don't understand. Now, because I don't know my people. I don't know nothing for face. I never follow nothing talk for phone. I never follow her eat. I don't follow her buy pots. You understand? Now, actually give me pots. Now, actually I know say he get pots. So the pot will give me, I know they use a cuckoo control. And the pot not good. Now throw away. If I still buy another pot say not good, I go throw away. I not go throw away. I go throw away. Who born you? I'm waiting for the petition. Hey, Nancy. Hey, Nancy. Here, not be man. You know the one where they fair push you do. The one where actually push you to do. For long body, you know now. He push you here, he say go here, he say go here, he say go for here, he say move for here, he say move for here. You know now, you not gonna take time. Yeah. Let me tell you, actually, why you bringing old chats? I just see on your chats. Now you want to run away for Nelly Black. Now you they go carry chats. Why did you cover the date you chat with Nancy? Why should you cover the date? If you chat with the date is there, why did you cover it? Oh, Jacques Monjaimi. Oh, yes. Yeah, pot, I throw it away. Now, yeah, pot. Now, I'm supposed to sue her. Because it brings something when you know, because I didn't buy it, that's why I didn't sue her. If to say I buy it, I will sue her. Because you cannot bring pot for me. You tell me the pot is not black, the pot is blah, blah, blah. I just use one once, it boom. The very day I use it boom. Eh? It boom. Oh, go. On Facebook.
Okay, you just heard that. And after that, or before that video, actually, she got threatened by the UK shipper, port shipper, that she was going to call the police on her. Yeah. So all these things happening for all these days, eventually Nancy was under fire, obviously. And Nancy came out and responded, and that's why we are here today. Let's get started. I'm going to play some videos here, some clips from Nancy's video. And let me see. Nancy came out in her usual manner because, like I said, this is not the first time her brand, her Radiant Cookware, is coming under fire for low quality issues. Yeah. The first and second times this happened to her brand, she came out and pretended that, oh, the more you talk about me, the more money I'm making. Traffic on my website is going up and people are ordering and ordering and ordering. You know, it's funny enough that For so many months, nobody was talking about that brand. Even the Nancy was not really talking about the pots. Yeah, she went to China. She said she was going for business. Nobody knows the kind of business she was going for. All of a sudden, people started to show the negative side of her pot. Now she wants to come out to tell us how well her website is doing, which tells me it's a pure lie. It's just another way of making people feel like, oh, you people are actually helping me. But it's not true. She's under fire. I know Nancy. I have seen her do this before. And it's funny that after she did that before, she went ahead to report someone to the police, that the person said she was selling shit pots and that was affecting her business. So how can you tell us boldly and boastfully that, oh, when you talk about my pot, I actually sell more, but you run to the police to cry on the shoulders of the IPO that, oh, they are killing my business? So which one is it? Fake life on social media does not work in real life. You are crying indoors, but you want to come and act like a big girl on social media. And we see through you. We see that the pain is there. We see that the whole world now knows the rubbish you sell in the name of I'm selling pots. You must not sell pots. You're hurting people. You have to be a very wicked person to be selling shit like this. You have to be a very heartless person to have the boldness to package something of color, put a label on it, and sell it at a high price because your sister exposes her body all over social media. And at the end of the day, what you're selling can potentially harm people. It can give them long-lasting diseases inside of their body because it's something they take into their body. It's not just something they wear and come and take a picture. Guys, what I ordered versus what I got. That one, you just throw it away. It's not a problem. But not the one you've ingested, the one that has entered your system. You have to be one wicked, greedy girl to have the mind to even be using influencers, deceiving people that you are selling something. At the end of the day, people find out you're selling bare metal. You're selling bare pangolo. Just a can you are selling. Can. No hardness, nothing, no protection, nothing, just color. You just paint the outside. Oh, it's very colorful. Yes, it's very colorful, but not for the stove because it's going to melt. So let's listen to how she responded to all of this in her usual manner of all is well. But let's see if all is really well with Nancy. By the way, before we even get there. So, Nancy was having a private conversation with her shipper in the UK. The shipper posted the conversation or part of it to prove to her enemies online that she and Nancy are not fighting, that all is well. And this is what she wrote. She said, oh, this is what Nancy wrote to the shipper in the UK after dropping a voice note. Nancy said, oh, I get it now. I would have said ignore, but I trust you to fight them off. I trust you to fight them off. And you have your pot in the line of fire. You have your pot in the middle of saga. You have your pot on the battlefield, and you are saying, I trust you to fight them off. Are you sure she can fight them off? What if she is not able to fight them off? You did not consider. You did not consider. You did not even say, oh no. You see, when it comes to this, my pot, please just remove the pot. You didn't say so. You said, I trust you. So you don't even mind that your pot is in the middle, but you are crying to the police. But when you see trouble online, you are going inbox on WhatsApp to say, I trust you to fight. So whatever you get out of that fight, go and drink water and go to bed. Don't go and disturb any police officer. Because you people will do all your cho online, instigate, inbox, do all these evil, nasty things. You're not looking for peace. You're looking for fight. You're looking for drama. When the repercussion appears in front of your head, you will run to the police. That's the shameful part of it. So this is still part of all the fight that you said they will fight it off. Good luck to you. In every battle, one person wins, one person loses. So good luck to your pot while the fight is on. Let's listen to how she responded publicly, because apparently this was done inbox inside of their WhatsApp conversation between Nancy and pot shipper, yeah, that is doing saga, yeah, with Nancy's pot, yeah. So let's see how Nancy came out publicly to address the matter on ground.
Mommy, Constance, I just saw you.
Why do I have all this?
There. Yesterday, and my people told me, Mom, what did you do? Because we've been very busy. You guys started going to IG. You started hitting the website. My people had work this morning, no? Had a lot of work this morning because a lot of you actually do not know.
So here, Nancy was saying, the website, even her workers were like, ma'am, what did you do? Why all this traffic? And oh my God, all the work. Let's play another one. Nancy, I'm happy for you. Hey.
Yes, as I was saying yesterday, the traffic. My people were like, Mom, what did you do? I said, I told my people who I am. I'm the pot seller. Okay.
Very good.
Period. Nobody does it better than me. I told them my almost order choke. It choke. All right? I did not tiff it. Come on. Come on, Del Marie. I didn't tiff it.
The order choke. That is the order. The people were ordering. Yeah? Let's listen to this one.
So good. Thank you, Ruby Griffin, for 50 stars. You ship my cook? I don't ship outside the UK. Even the UK, you people have been disturbing me. I'm sold out. My distributor in Belfast has some, but she doesn't have the colors that you want. So every time I always ask, like, what do you want to, like, when my people ask, what do you want to buy? And you guys want to buy what she doesn't have. I'm just like, just wait for the new shipment because we're sold out everywhere in the UK. Only my distributor in Belfast has, and she doesn't have a lot. She has very few, you know. I haven't taken my shower.
Okay, there are 3 more.
My website is there today. You see why it's good to introduce yourself? Some people said they did not know that I was the seller. One thing, once you know what you're doing, you don't need to reply bumbleclats. You just do your thing. And you watch your business grow. Watch it. You guys, yesterday I was like, you see? I was just on my own. I was like, why don't I just introduce myself?
Okay. Well, she just responded to the bumbleclats. This is a response. Yeah. And it's so obvious that, the pain is there. You just woke up one day and decided, oh my God, let me go and advertise this pot that I'm selling. Just one day, pots that you've not even really been paying that much attention to or posting lately. All of a sudden, you just decided, oh my God, let me go and reintroduce myself. Oh my God, let me come on live video and tell people how good my website is going. Oh my God, let me come and tell them traffic was high yesterday because everywhere was on fire. People were showing how bad, how cheap, how fake Radiant's cookware is. And oh my God, let me suddenly come out and tell them traffic is good. Nancy, I have to say that I am very happy for you. Yes, I'm very happy that I can be part of why your traffic is good. Yes, you have little or nothing to worry about. And this means that there is not much for you to complain about anymore. Did I already put this? Yeah. Not, you know why I said so? That traffic are good now that people are showing how cheap and how fake your pots are. Actually, not even how fake, but people are showing that your pots are fake. You know why? Let me show you. Remember in February, you ran to the police. Why? You said, Nancy Umeh, look at your name there, on Sahara Reporters, wrongly accusing Mrs. Nancy Umeh of marketing and selling shit pots. I don't know if you were dictating to the police officer that made this petition. You were on the phone dictating to him. He couldn't spell shit. You didn't spell shit for him. Anyway, this is also good. Nancy Umeh of marketing and selling shit pots and cancer-causing cookwares. And this other one, let me hide this message so that I can read it well. And the last part says, which threatened her life, business, and business partners, thereby putting her in fear of death and economic loss. Nancy. So everything written here, we can wipe off because your business is good, is booming, is the traffic is high. So now that your business is trending negatively, not trending for the right reasons, no, you are exposed that you're selling the cheapest pots from China. So in this same period that one would not normally or naturally expect that your sales would drop, you are telling us that even in this period of negativity and backlash, that your traffic is high, that your website is popping, that your staff had so much work to do. They were even telling you, Madam, what did you do? Nancy, I'm happy for you. Let me just say that. So all those people who are complaining, oh, you people are spoiling her business. No, we are uplifting her business. Showing that she sells fake pots, burnt pots, or pots that would easily burn. Highlighting the cheapness of her product is actually good for her business. Do you see that we are doing Nancy a favor? So, Nancy, I'm very happy that I can be a part of the growth of your business. However, that lie that you told that it was affecting your business, it was a threat to your life and your business partners, that's a big lie. So you would have to go back and change that under your petition. You'd have to take it back because now you have made it clear to us that inside or in the midst of the negativity, your sales are high, traffic is good, website is popping. So nothing like threat to life. Nothing like, oh, guys, I see people posting that my pots are cancerous. I see people saying that I'm selling cheap pots. Now that is a threat to my business partners and threat to my life and economic loss. You didn't come out to tell us that. You told us website popping. Please keep it that way. We want that website to be popping. That website, it has to be popping. Nancy, because there are people in this life who want to buy young. There are people who would choose your pot as a route towards euthanasia. They want to end it all. Which natural way can they use? Swallow cancer, use their money to buy it, and they will never go for checkup. They will just know that, okay, it's going to be a slow buy. So I'm happy for you that those people have located your website. For you, it's not a problem what they ingest, what happens to their stomach and their system. As long as your website is popping, traffic is good, your money is being made, you are good. So I'm happy for you. I'm happy that all the negativity is only putting money in your pocket. Nothing like fear of death and economic loss. No economic loss for Nancy. Nancy, this petition is null and void. This petition is rubbish. This petition is a book of lies. Petition of lies. You just put together some quack, 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 quack. But your reality, at least from what you told us recently on your video, and you've done this before. I just couldn't easily find that video. You did it before. Remember, you were wearing native beads and a singlet, like a spaghetti top. And you sat down with your full face of makeup and you were saying, guys, the more they talk, the more money we make. You remember that video? I think 2023, you made that video. You remember? This is another version of that video. And I'm happy, like I said, that we can make your money go up. Okay? However, you are a liar. The petition you wrote against an innocent blogger that only showed what she saw online, that petition is a demonic one, is a lie against an innocent person, because that person did not lie against you. What I am saying today about your pots are not lies, because we have seen videos, we've seen pictures, we've heard testimonials from people who have used your pots. So we are not lying. The blogger you went and reported did not lie. You are the liar, because you lied that it was threatening, putting your business partners in fear of death. That is a massive lie. You're a demon if you can be bold enough to go to the police to tell such a lie, whereas you're making money, whereas your website is popping and traffic is high, but you are lying just for them to have an innocent person arrested. Why? You said they are accusing you of selling shit pots, but you are coming on social media to tell us you are happy. But you are crying in real life to the police. You're looking for who they will arrest. You're selling shit pots and not even S-H-E-E-T. E-E-T. S-H-I-T. Shite pots. That's what you're selling. The lowest grade of cast iron pots from China. Lower than the ones they sell on Temu. Because now you're getting people confused. You are getting people confused. You go to the police to say one thing, you come on social media and say another thing. Why are you complaining that they are saying you sell shit pots when you are making money? Or you don't want to make money? You don't want to make money? Is it not the shit pots they are calling your brand that is making your traffic go up according to you? So what kind of a game is this that you're playing? That's why we started that movement, Justice for Njoh. Because we know that you are one scheming, greedy, money-hungry, fame-hungry girl, heartless. How much have you made now from this nonsense you're selling up and down? And everybody now knows that you're selling rubbish. They said you sell yeye pots. This woman said it. Me, I say they are nyama pots because I've not used them. But the person who used them said they are yeye pots, and I believe her because I can see what she put here. Let's play the last part. I think I played a bit of that. So, anyways, the asan of this video is that Nancy has now taken sides with the UK shipper, because we know the conflict started between the UK shipper and another supporter of Nancy. And me, I know these people, I know these girls so damn well. They go for their money. You know how models go for where the light is? They find the light. These girls, these obedient girls, they go for the money. Anything about integrity, honesty, going for what is right versus what is wrong. No. If what is wrong is where their money is, that is where you will find them. So from the beginning, I just knew that this girl was going for the one that was wrong, the shipper. She was standing with her shipper because that one has her pots in her compound, until that one exposed the conversation when Nancy was telling her, I trust you to fight them off, knowing fully well that the person your UK shipper is fighting off is your supporter, your fighter that has fought for you. You didn't even say, oh, this other person is my own person. Oh, how can we do should I contact them? How can we settle this thing? No, you say you trust had to fight them off, not even considering that they are your people as well. They are not just haters from the other side. They are your people who have stood for you, but you cannot stand for them, not even inbox. We are not even saying come on social media and start fighting. You had the opportunity, inbox, to at least try to repair something, knowing that your pot was in the middle of the crossfire. You said you trust. You see how evil you actually are, Nancy Umeh, and you come on social media pretending. I've told you, all the evil in your heart is hiding in your nose. Me, I've told you, some people, they hide their evil inside of their heart, and their smile covers that evil. Your own is inside the contour. You see the contour, the bubble, the lip. It's like you're climbing a staircase. When you slide your finger through it, there will be a collision, because it's not going to be a smooth movement. You're going to see a hobble. You're going to go from low degree to high. You'll be like, what did I just jam? You just jammed the contour, the bridge of the nose that is very high. All your evil is packed up there. People are fighting for you in real life. Publicly, you went inbox and saying, I trust you to fight them off. Look at how you are exposed. Look at your life. But it doesn't change the fact that you are selling shit pots. You are selling fake pots. You are selling low grade, low quality China-made pots. Never at the same level with the Le Creuset of this world. You sell pots without hardiness. So what's the need of selling cast iron pots without hardiness? Because that's one of the components that completes a cast iron pot. So if you don't have hardiness, that means you're selling half pots. You're not selling the full cast iron pot. You're selling cast. No, you're selling iron. Because it's not fully cast. You're selling iron. You're selling ferron, metal, just metal. And I'm sure it's not even pure iron. Maybe they mixed it with rubber. Maybe they did. You never know. Pure iron is just the pure ferron, like, okay, heavy or original, the raw material. That's not what you're selling. They've machined this one in the industry. They've fabricated it. They've mixed thermoharders and rubbish inside to make it heavy. At the end of the day, it's burning. It's burning, and look at it. It can cause cancer, definitely. Just imagine yourself cooking your food inside of this. Imagine all those particles mixing up with your food. Just imagine. Because when you cook, every time you cook and you stir, you're going to be breaking off chips, metal chips from this layer. You definitely are. You can't deny that fact. Because it didn't just become like this. The size of the damage didn't start like this. It started from a very small one and it expanded. Where are the pieces that came off from this surface? Inside your food. They've mixed up with your food and you've eaten them. And you tell me that cannot cause cancer? Because metal is not supposed to be ingested. Metal should not find its way into your body, into your system. That's what Nancy is selling. So all of you who have not qualified for euthanasia, you cannot afford to go to Sweden to do it. Just go and buy Radiant cookware. Okay? Continue. But you come and show us evidence that you've used it for 1 year and it's still looking like a pot and not like something that they are using to blend gravel. All those construction all those construction sites in Nigeria, that all those bricklayers, they have this machine. That machine rotates. You'll be hearing the sound of gravel and cement and sand and water and stones. This just looks like it. It reminds me of that. Like they mixed gravel that they are using to build inside of this pot. Whereas maybe it's just vegetables this woman cooked inside. So you can see how bad. You can see how bad these pots are. So I said, let me come and let you guys know about that. That Nancy has responded by letting us know that it's actually good for her traffic. And so you people should tell me thank you. Those supporters of Nancy, tell me thank you for helping her business grow. Yeah, because now I've let you know that she sells fake pots, and despite that, some people still feel like they want to buy, they want to have cancer, so they still go and buy more. Yeah, so you guys thank me for that. Nancy, I don't know how you are going to do it. Oh, that petition is rubbish, just like your pots. Everything you do, rubbish. Petition, rubbish. Pots, rubbish. Nursing, rubbish. Content, baby, I don't know. It's not my mouth. People will hear the wife of a teacher is a witch. It's not in my mouth. Anyways, thank you all so much for watching. Nancy Umeh has taken sides with her UK shipper. Let me read comments before we go home. I hope I'm not forgetting anything. Fear of death. The person that should be afraid of death is the person that buys your pot, not you selling it, making money, happy that your website is popping. You are lying on people. Business partners. Which business partners do you have? The ones in China. Okay, they are also watching my video. Yeah. Okay, your business partners in China, they will come as witnesses and tell us which part. They will tell us if they're also using the pots. So all these people that have analyzed your video now, this woman in the UK, you will go and write petitions, so because all of them are saying one thing. They are saying that these pots can cause cancer. You go and write petition, so that all of them can be arrested. You cannot rest now. All right, let's read comments. And then we'll go home. 1 hour. Oh, really? I'm reading your comments, guys. Sound is awesome. Nice. For the first time, no issues. Oh my goodness. No issues with the sound. Nice. Oh, God. Yes, so hello, ladies. Please don't forget to like this live. Drewan. Drewan says, is that one of the cute sisters? Yes, yes. The one feeling herself. Yes, 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 exactly. Yeah, feeling herself. You know, I think this is actually the cutest one. Oh, Lord Jesus. So, yeah, she has answered. She has responded. She said, if you know who you are, you shouldn't answer bomboclat. But that's already an answer. Yes, that's already. You have already addressed the people you want to do your video for. That's why you came out to do a video. That's just why you came out to do a video. Eh? You understand? It's a pity. Next time when you want to go into business, try to sell quality products. Don't be selling rubbish. Try to either rebrand or improve the quality of what you sell, because this one is not working. No, this is not the way to go. You're always going to be facing problems like this. People are always going to be complaining. You'll be getting poor reviews because people are just going to see that, okay, I just wasted my money. I just literally paid for rubbish. You understand? And it's always going to come right back to you. It's going to be embarrassing. It's going to be disruptive to your own peace. But you are saying you are making money. You said it's not disturbing you. Oh, good for you. Like I said, good for you. Maybe you like it. You like the negative attention. But don't go about reporting people, writing nonsense petitions, making your father go to the courthouse every month. Your father is in the sun with his stomach. That's not nice. You say you are making your money, but who is suffering the brunt? Your father. That is not nice. And your husband, you will be there in the house, maybe in a fully air-conditioned house, but your father and your husband, they are going to the courthouse every month because of these same shit pots that you're selling up and down. Madam, I'm a registered nurse. Who registered you? Where are you registered? Who are you treating? You understand? So it's almost like your whole life is fake. Your whole life is a fantasy. You know, you aspire to be something and you're saying those things with your mouth, but we are not seeing it. We are not seeing it. You've given away. I think this your pots, they are just giveaway products. I think your main source of income is Facebook, and then you're giving your pots to influencers just to either say thank you, or you're saying advertise me so that people know I'm here. And if some mugus fall and buy the pot, then it's still extra income for me, because I'm still waiting to see actual customers, real people who would say, okay. And that's why I was asking that patient, Janet, the other day that is so obsessed with Justin, come out with a receipt. You want to fight for Nancy, but you're not putting money in Nancy's pocket. You want to fight for Nancy, fight against people's opinions, but you are not buying her pots. Show your receipt that, okay, Nancy, I'm fighting for you and I'm putting money in your pocket and I'm supporting you and I'm buying your pot. Go ahead and buy it. Then you can talk. Then you can use your own experience and say, look, I bought the pot and this pot is good. That's what we want to see. But so far, we haven't seen anybody come out with their pot. None. Only the shipper in the UK and the influencers that you dashed. If you dash me a pot, I will use it for the first time and say, oh my God, this is nice. It's colorful. Yeah. You understand? So instead of you going to attack people's opinions, you create your opinion by actually showing example, showing that this thing you are saying is wrong. Show me a reason. Attacking people's opinions is not enough, because that just means you're weak. You're scared that their opinions are loud, but you cannot even convince me, and you attacking me is also not going to change my opinion. So why are we creating drama for nothing? No matter how much you attack me, my opinion is still my opinion, and I will still open my mouth to say it. So why give yourself a headache over my opinion when you can easily create your own opinion? Go buy the pot, create a video, say, guys, this is the best pot I've ever seen since I was born. And use that to counter my opinion instead of coming to attack me. It doesn't change my opinion. It doesn't shut me up. So why being a nuisance? Why? I thank God for my life that what I do every day on social media is not just, okay, what did this one say? Oh, you are such a mumu. Oh, these people are so foolish. Look at what this one said. I thank God that that is not what I do every day on social media. There are some people who created pages only for that. They just go about, what did this one say? Oh, Agama, you are so crazy. Agama, you are so jealous. Animugu, you are so foolish. That's all they do every day. And me, I'm saying, I thank God for my life, that I can actually come here and create content out of what is happening, than going to look at what did that one say. Okay, let me say something. Let me insult that person for their opinion. Your opinion is your business. You're on your page creating your opinion. Stay there and enjoy yourself. Me, I stay on my page and enjoy myself. Everybody will have fun and go home. Why going about bothering about what this one said, what that one said? Why is it your headache? Why are you so concerned about it? Why? I don't get it. I'm not bothered about what you think. If you think Korobidi is the best thing that happened after sliced bread, enjoy her. I don't care about what you think. It doesn't change my opinion that she's a loose dog bed. No, it doesn't change it. If you tell me, oh my God, she's fantastic, she's the best, congratulations. I will still stick to what I believe. That's life. I would never come and be saying, why should you say she's the best? It's not my business. She's your best, not mine. Live and let live. Believe what you want to believe. I believe what I want to believe. It's childish to think you want to attack people because of what they think. Very childish. And some of these things, I'm older and bigger than them. That's why many times I either block these people. I absolutely don't even respond. Apart from those ones we need to expose. We need to bulala. Show them why they are looking like a buffalo. Yeah, those ones. Looking like a buffalo, sounding like a wimp. Yeah, those ones. Okay, let's read comments and then we'll go home. What's the time? Oh my God. Greed takes over them. Atrocious shit sisters. I'm using my pots for last 20 years and they've never seen a display cabinet. Mine neither. Let me see. Radiation infested. Let me see. Sound is excellent, right? I don't know what I did today. I did magic. I just don't know. Yes, that's true. Nancy's pots are all in her glass shelves to showcase. We all seen it where she put her pot. Just show off. Yes, that is true. That is true. When they want to do a video, they'll go and pull out one. They go and pull out another one. But regular pots, they have regular pots hiding under their shelves. You understand? But Korobidi is using the radiance pots like regular pots. And when you spend that kind of money, you should want to use your pots like regular pots. You didn't just spend $300 to go and be keeping your pot next to your television. No, you want to use it. So she's using it as she actually should, and it's giving issues. And they will still blame her on top of it. Whereas she's not the problem. The pots are the problem. You're clear. Yes. Wow. Someone says, I can understand making profit, but purposely selling that crap to people when you know it is harmful to people's health is wickedness. I hope she will pay for this. The peace in her life that is gone is payment enough. It's payment enough. I remember that Corona period when there was this hype in starting a small business. I joined that movement for the hype, not only for the hype, but the fun, the exploring or starting new thing, something new, the adventure. I went into it. I followed online courses. I followed even Patricia Bright's course. I created a web shop. I hired a professional to set it up for me. Guess what I was selling? Apart from the usual things that everybody online was selling, like lashes and other things, I was selling pure shea butter from Nigeria. Pure. Knowing that people would apply this product on their skin alone, I could have gone to one of the street sellers of shea butter to just give me the cheapest one, doesn't matter, just to make money. I was selling it online to people abroad. So you can just see the difference alone in price. You'd buy it very cheap in Nigeria, and you're coming to sell it in euros, in foreign currency. But greed can still make somebody, no matter how much the difference is, they still want to make more money. You understand? But when you have a good heart, you're gonna be like, no, it's not just about the money. It's not just about making money and letting other people suffer. Someone would use that thing on their scalp, on their skin, on their kids. Because I also advertise, like, okay, I use it on my kids and whatnot. So a lot of people bought those products. And imagine sleeping at night and knowing that, okay, you sold rubbish that they already mixed with some other balm just to make more money, and knowing that people can start to get rashes and they can start to have skin infections, whatnot. Imagine that. And that is what we see here in front of us. You know what you are selling, you know the quality, because when you do business in China, they will tell you, unless you are just going to buy anyhow online. But if you have a business partner, they will give you all the options. Look, this one is this grade. I had hair. I had human hair in my collection. I had like a whole range of different products, and I enjoyed that period, honestly. You understand? They will tell you, this is grade A, this is grade B, this is grade C. Which one are you going for? I told them I will go for all, and I'll tell my clients what these are. That was how I set up the workshop. And I said it exactly how they told me. This is grade A, this is the price. This is grade B, this is the price. And this is the difference between A and B. You can use grade B for, say, 2 years, 3 years, and it will be done. You can use grade A for 5, 10 years. And if you're very good forever, you can even continue to use it if you're good at taking good care of it. Just be honest and transparent. People who want to buy will buy. It's not by deceiving them. Deceiving people, lying to them that you sell the best pot, whereas you know your pots are not hardened. How heartless, how wicked, when you know they're putting this thing inside of their stomach. Let me play it again so you listen.
This is my pot. Purchased at 420 pounds. Did you hear that? 420 pounds. There is a $200 coating. It's called a Hagner. I cannot afford to put a $200 coating on a pot to be sold in the capital, the poverty capital of the world. I am a businesswoman in Nigeria. I have a life goal. When I started cooking with cast iron, it was with Le Creuset. And they were telling me, Nancy, I like this, your pot, I want to buy it. And then I was like, my pot. Then it wasn't even bad. The conversion from pounds to naira wasn't bad. My pot then was 420 pounds. And there was no way the average Nigerian could. Right now, that is about 400,000 naira for one small pot. Chip resistant technology costs $210 for this small skillet. It will cost $210 to harden this skillet. How am I going to sell that in the poverty capital of the world?
So why are you trying to sell it in first world countries? So what's your excuse? Your excuse now is you cannot sell those pots like that in Nigeria, but you're selling them like that abroad. So now that you're selling your pots in foreign currency, why not also add that extra quality? Because people abroad possibly can afford $200 extra. People in Nigeria, maybe they cannot, but Nigerians are not who you are selling your pots to now. So why are you selling shit to people abroad? Because you think they have money to waste. But people abroad, they work hard, they don't want to die young. And it's not your pot that will come and start killing people abroad. No, it's not. So people should speak up. People should speak up. And I know many people will not speak up, like I said before, because many of them did not buy the pot. They got it for free. So they will be like, okay, whatever, it's free. Let me just dump it somewhere. But when you use your money to buy it, you come and complain. But many people got it for free. What's the time? Yeah. Cora scrubbed that pot for hours. And it still didn't get clean. Yeah, we all watched it here. I love stainless steel. People with wahala, which one is cast iron here? Cast iron. If you have one, fine, it's good, it's okay, but make sure it's quality. That you look at it, you know that okay, this is expensive, but it's also good. Not the one that you're looking at it, okay, this is expensive, but it's very fragile. It's heavy, but it's fragile. If I touch it the wrong way, it's going to fold and chip and crack. If I put it on the stove, they are going to tell me the stove is too hot and it's going to melt. So where should I put it? Inside the freezer? Is it not meant for the stove? Is that not why it's a pot to cook on? Which one is the stove is too high, the stove is too hot? No, put it in the freezer and use it to make ice blocks. Then we know, okay, they are frozen cast iron pots. Just stop selling nonsense. You're spoiling your name. That's what you're doing. What you want to have is that name of, oh, she has a brand, she's a CEO, but your name is bad. People know you're selling rubbish. You're the sister of Korobidi selling nonsense in the name of pots. You've given more pots out than you've actually sold pots, but you come on social media and be lying. But no problem. Like you said, sales are good. I'm happy I'm part of that. I'm very happy. So continue to thank me. Very happy that I'm part of your good sales. Congratulations. Someone says maybe it's only good for boiling water. Maybe it's good for only boiling water. Then they will tell you it's iron. You shouldn't put water for too long because it's going to rust. Jesus. So what do we cook inside iron? We cook sand inside. We shouldn't put water. We should put gari. We should put bread inside without water so that it doesn't rust. I don't understand. It's like you bought problems for yourself. Jesus Christ. I don't even think of anything when I'm using my regular stainless steel pot or whatever pot I use with Teflon coated. I don't have issues. I just cook and come out of there. I wash it and come out of there. Some pots I put in the dishwasher. Some pots I hand wash. I don't even have issues of, okay, don't put too much water. Don't keep it too long on the stove. I don't even. The only thing is I don't use metal utensils to stir. I never do that. I will always use like a wooden stick whenever I'm cooking. That's the only precaution. I don't scratch. I don't use a fork or metal spoon inside of my pans. That's the only. But any other thing, I don't even bother about pots. But now you will buy something very expensive. You'll be thinking of which oil you will use to rub it, how you will rub it. Don't use your nails to scratch it. Use this kind of fresh soap. Don't put too much water. Don't put it on the fire that is too hot. Use induction stove. Don't use Hey! It's like buying problems for yourself. Nancy, stop selling problems to people. Told you, sell something else. Sell bread. Oh God, sell bread, and everybody would like bread one way or the other. Majority of the people like bread, so you will not have issues. Doing imported and exported bread, all these pots. My goodness, wow. My mom has pots that are more than 15 years old, and we still cook with them, no problem. Can you imagine? And Radiance cookware, you only use it twice, and you're looking for which dustbin you want to throw it into. You use it twice. You're looking whether you should throw it in the green container or the yellow one or the blue container. After using it twice. Oh my goodness. Someone says, first of all, she needs to take to court the person that did her eyebrows. You see, Nancy, in her eyes, and she's the hottest. She's the hottest babe in town. Just leave Nancy. Leave Nancy. You see that those are eyebrows. They are ebano. But she looks like an umbeke at the end of the day. But those looking from the outside, they know what they see. But she, in her eyes, but that's what you get with village girls. Anyways, I'm going to round off. It's already late. So I'm going to just say thank you for being here. If anything else comes up, I will let you guys know. Again, I think there has been a little bit of confusion about the lady in the UK just to put things straight, she did not buy the pot. She got the pot for free. Let me just put that out there, because some people are feeling like, oh, why don't you prove it? Show your receipt that it's Nancy's pot. Yes, it's Nancy's pot, but she didn't buy it. She got it as a gift. Yeah. All right. Once again, thank you. Unfortunately, I cannot read the rest of the comments, and I thank all of my gift has. Let me say, my God, I almost forgot you guys. Janice, after subscribing, you're still giving me super sticker. God bless you. Thank you so much. Renee, I can't believe I almost missed you guys. I almost ended the video. Hi, and thank you. Another Renee. Yay, Karen. Thank you so much. God bless you richly. Thank you. Thank all of you. Don't forget to give this video a thumbs up before you leave. Just say like, just hit the like button, the actual video. Leave the comment section, or you're gonna see like the, how do you see it? Anyway, you will see the like, the thumbs up button somewhere under or on top of the video. I don't know. Click on it, share the video, share it on Facebook. Thank you all once again, Vivian, and everybody that shares my videos. God bless you richly. Yeah. I'll see you when I see you. I don't know when, but very soon we'll see one another again. Stay blessed. If you hear anything, please let me know on WhatsApp or Messenger. I love you. Enjoy the rest of your day. Nancy Umeh, stop crying inside house, okay? Do better, sell better, and you'll be happy. Bye, guys. Have a good night. Bye.